was the experience working with him?
He's a genius. He probably came in the afternoon and left late at night. He did it there on the spot.
The Weeknd just became the latest artist to call out Drake for being a fake friend, and he's not holding back. He's letting it be known that Drake tried to block his success out of jealousy. With his new album Hurry Up Tomorrow out, fans are already talking about a song that seems to take shots at Drake. For years, there have been rumors that Drake tried to hold The Weeknd back, and even took credit for some of his early music. Now, Abel is making one thing clear: he's glad he never signed with OVO. And this isn't new. Plenty of Drake's old friends have said the same thing. He'll help you, but only so he can use it against you later. So what really went down? Who turned on who? And what exactly did The Weeknd say about Drake? Let's break it down. The song I Can't Wait to Get There has fans convinced Abel is calling out Drake. In it, he sings, "'Cause the media hate it when they can never control us / and my enemies hate it, 'cause I own my soul." But it's the next few lines that really got people talking. Dealt with scarier situations / I had nowhere to live / high school dropout / chilling with academics. There's a lot packed in there. Something Scarier is a shot at Drake's Scary Hours EP. Then there's the high school dropout line. Drake never finished school. And the mention of chilling with academics? That could be a dig at DJ Academics, who's known for constantly defending Drake. Even if Abel wasn't aiming at him, he had to know how it would sound. But this isn't the first time he's thrown shade. Earlier in 2024, The Weeknd joined the wave of artists turning against Drake. He even appeared on Future and Metro Boomin's track All to Myself, singing, "They could never diss my brother's baby when they got leaks in the operation / I thank God that I never signed my life away." Fans saw it as a clear message. He's grateful he never signed to OVO, and Drake still seems bitter about it. Then things got even wilder in May 2024 when a shooting happened outside Drake's Toronto mansion, leaving one of his security guards seriously injured.
I would walk around, play the record over and over again. I played him songs, the Starboy theme, of course, which he incorporated into his verse.
Some wild footage started making the rounds. Drake's Toronto mansion, taped off after a shooting right outside. According to TMZ, one person was injured, and it turned out to be one of Drake's security guards. But the craziest part? Rumors started flying that this might have something to do with the tension between Drake's OVO crew and The Weeknd's EXO camp. At first, most people thought the shooting was tied to Drake's beef with Kendrick Lamar, especially since it happened just days after Kendrick dropped Not Like Us. But then things took a turn. Some fans started connecting it to another shooting that happened just a few days earlier, this time outside the home of The Weeknd's co-manager, Cash XO. On April 29th, a security guard got shot outside a mansion in Encino, California. The mansion belonged to Amir Cash XO Esmailian, The Weeknd's right-hand man and co-founder of XO Records. According to ABC News, 3 suspects ran off on foot, leaving Cash's security injured and rushed to the hospital. So when Drake's security got shot just days later, fans started asking questions. Was this all just a coincidence, or was something bigger going on? Then came The Weeknd's verse on All to Myself, and people started reading between the lines. He raps, "And we never do the big talk / these shooters making TikToks / got us laughing in the limbo / I promise that I got your back." Some think this was a shot at Drake's OVO affiliate, Baka Not Nice, who's been all over TikTok. If that's the case, Abel and his team might be sitting back and laughing while OVO scrambles. But how did Drake and The Weeknd go from friends to straight-up enemies? Let's go back to the beginning. In the early 2010s, Drake wanted The Weeknd to sign with OVO, but Abel chose Republic Records instead. And let's be real, it was the best move for him. He built his own empire with EXO, dropped hit after hit, and became one of the biggest artists in the world. But Drake? He never let it go. He felt like The Weeknd owed him for putting him on. It started in October 2010 when Drake gave The Weeknd a huge boost by posting about him on his October's very own blog, even quoting lyrics from Wicked Games. Soon after, they teamed up for The Zone, and the chemistry was undeniable.
We had our run. To this day,
The Weeknd also played a big role on Drake's Take Care album, helping write and shape the sound of multiple songs. Drake even admitted it himself in an interview. He's like a writer-collaborator on 4 songs on my album, which I'm very proud of. I usually don't work with other writers, but we tap into the same emotions because we're from the same city. By the time Take Care dropped in November 2011, The Weeknd was already on fire. That same year, he co-founded EXO and dropped 3 legendary mixtapes, House of Balloons, Thursday, and Echoes of Silence. His sound was new, fresh, and changing the game. Naturally, Drake saw nothing but dollar signs and maybe even a ghostwriter. He was locked in on getting able to sign with OVO. In May 2012, Drake even told MTV that the deal was basically done. As far as on paper, it's all been worked out. But that's not really what counts. What counts is that people know we're affiliated. Drake made it sound like The Weeknd was already part of OVO. But then, the plot twist, September 2012, Abel swerved OVO and signed with Republic Records instead. That one move changed everything. The Weeknd built his own EXO brand, and Drake. He wasn't happy about it. He just couldn't let it go. Not long after Abel signed with Republic Records, Drake threw some shade online, posting, "You won't get away with just a thank you. You owe me a favor." But after that, it seemed like they patched things up. By summer 2013, they were back in the studio together. Drake even jumped on The Weeknd's song Lev for and took him on the European leg of his Would You Like It tour? It looked like the drama was behind them. Then, in October 2015, The Weeknd finally spoke up about his role in Take Care. At the time, there were already rumors that Drake was using ghostwriters, and Abel decided to set the record straight. In an interview with Rolling Stone, he admitted that he had actually given up a bunch of songs he planned for his own project to help out Drake. But he didn't trash him. In fact, he showed love, saying, "I gave up almost half of my album. It was hard, but I will always be thankful. If it wasn't for the light he shined on me, who knows where I'd be. Everything happens for a reason." Then, in February 2017, after more than a year of distance, they finally made peace. During Drake's Boy Meets World tour in Germany, he shocked the crowd by bringing The Weeknd out to perform The Hills.
Always excited, always super happy for all those guys. And
By May, they were back on stage again, this time during The Weeknd's Starboy, Legend of the Fall tour in Toronto. Fans went crazy when they performed Crew Love together for the first time in years. And in August, Drake kept the energy going at OVO Fest, bringing Abel out yet again. But this time, he took things a step further. In the middle of the show, he hinted at something big, maybe even a joint project. Fans were hyped, thinking they were finally about to get a full album from the two. But if there's one thing about Drake and The Weeknd, it's that their relationship is never that simple.
and I never had any resentment towards it. Oh, you didn't stay on OVO. That was never really I'm not gonna say there weren't people that did.
In November 2017, Drake fired back at a fan who claimed The Weeknd basically wrote Take Care for him. He wasn't having it. Abel co-wrote Shot for Me and Practice, obviously was featured on Crew Love and The Ride, and that's it. There are 20 songs on that album. Don't try me. But Abel wasn't feeling how Drake was downplaying his contributions. And when you throw in Drake's other shady moves, like trying to date Bella Hadid, you can see why Abel started to see him as a snake. The truth is, The Weeknd never did anything to Drake. He just made the best decision for himself. He didn't sign with OVO because he knew he could be bigger on his own. Then, in January 2019, Abel sent a not-so-subtle shot on Lost in the Fire, singing, "And I just want a baby with the right one, 'cause I would never be the one to hide one." Fans instantly took it as a jab at Drake for keeping his son, Adonis, a secret. By 2024, the tension hit a new level. Abel sided with Kendrick and others against Drake, making it clear whose side he was on. And Drake didn't hold back either. During a live stream with XQC, when Starboy started playing, Drake told him to skip the song and threw shade, saying, "You gotta switch this one. Real Sixers don't listen to that." At this point, it's safe to say their friendship is dead. Drake still seems bitter, acting like Abel owes him. Meanwhile, Abel sees Drake as someone who only supports people as long as they don't become bigger than him. What do you think? Is Drake still salty over The Weeknd's success? Could they ever patch things up, or is it a wrap for good?